Welcome to Wolf Nest, your trusted property management company in Salt Lake City, Utah. Today, we're breaking down the latest market updates for November 2025. A month shaped by shifting economic signals, changing housing dynamics, and important developments for both buyers and renters. The month kicked off with a major headline. The 43-day government shutdown finally ended. With federal employees back at work, the flow of key economic data should resume soon, bringing clarity after weeks of uncertainty. The official jobs report was delayed, but private indicators suggest a cooling labor market. Not collapsing, just slowing. Economists estimate October likely reflected a loss of around 60,000 jobs and unemployment, rising to 4.5%. Hiring has eased, layoffs remain limited, and the economy sits in a low hiring, low firing rhythm. Caution is high, but recession signals remain muted. Inflation data was also delayed, but the last report showed encouraging movement. Prices rose 0.3% month over month and 3% annually. Core inflation remained steady, signaling cooling pressure. Markets responded positively, strengthening expectations for potential rate adjustments as the labor market softens. At the late October meeting, the Federal Reserve delivered a second consecutive quarter-point rate cut, landing the benchmark at 3.75 to 4%. However, the path forward remains uncertain. Quantitative tightening ends December 1st, but Chair Powell stressed that another cut is far from guaranteed. Markets rallied initially but pulled back as caution returned. Across the country, the housing market remains frozen despite overwhelming demand. Mortgage rates between 6 and 7% have dramatically reduced affordability. Buyers who once qualified for a $500,000 home now qualify for much less. At the same time, millions of homeowners locked into 2 to 3% mortgages have little incentive to sell. Add investor purchases, about 30% of single-family home sales, and the result is tight supply, elevated prices, and minimal movement. Here in Utah, October brought steady conditions. The median sold price dipped slightly to $600,000, down 1.64% from September yet still up year over year. Sales rose nearly 7% month over month and almost 11% annually, showing resilient demand. Listings edged down just over 1%, keeping inventory healthy. Utah's rental market showed slight fluctuations. Statewide rents fell 0.6% month over month and 1.1% year over year. Salt Lake County saw a small dip, Utah County held flat, and Davis County posted a slight gain. Overall, rental conditions remain stable. A major development: 26 property firms agreed to a $141 million settlement involving rent-setting allegations. Additionally, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac ended enforcement of the CARES Act 30-day notice rule, an important change that restores clarity for rental housing providers. The market remains balanced yet cautious, shaped by shifting data, affordability challenges, and evolving policies. As always, Wolf Nest is here to guide property owners, investors, and renters through every change with expertise and care.